Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. My name is George Kingori. I'm your online finance guy who speaks about all things finance, how you can be able to save, invest and grow in your finances. And today I'm going to speak about money, because money is one of the most misunderstood subjects as regards to finances and to people's life. People misunderstand money, people misuse money, and people lay a lot of faults on money when the fault is not about the money. And today I'm going to speak about money in terms of money is not necessarily the problem, but other things really are. So what are these other things that are related to money that are the problem as regards to you? Of course, I meet people who tell me, I do not make enough money. I do not earn enough money to be able to follow any financial plans and have any financial goals. And after speaking to them and after looking at them, we realize that the problem is not the amount of money that they are making. Sometimes it's also the amount of money that they are spending and how they are spending this money. Because remember, there are so many people who actually spend their money unwisely. Case in point, Mike Tyson, a renowned boxer who made millions, hundreds of millions of dollars in his lifetime and in his career, but much later on was in financial debt and was actually bankrupt. So what happened? It is not that he did not make enough money, it is his habits and his spending and how he structured his life as regards to finances that caused all this chaos. So at this point, and with this example, it is not about how much money, it is about how you spend your money. The other thing is the social pressure. You talk to people and you realize after you go through their finances that most of the people do not actually spend money because of their own need or their own personal need, but because of social pressure. Many people are following the Joneses. Many people are looking to make other people happy. Many people are looking to fit, because remember, as humans, we are social beings. So they want to fit in to a certain clique. They want to be accepted by a certain group, and they enter into a certain social pressure. So all your friends are taking their children to fancy, expensive school, and you want to not to look like a different person. So what do? You take your children to these expensive schools. Your friends are living in certain neighborhoods and you feel the need to be able to follow them in these particular neighborhoods so that you can be able to fit in. Your friends are driving particular brands of cars, newer cars. Their friends are changing cars every 3 years and you feel the need to follow them. And you enter into a social pressure. And remember, there is always somebody who is going to drive a bigger car. There is always somebody who is going to have a bigger house. There is always somebody who will have something that is greater and looks shinier than what you have. And when you enter into a social pressure, it is like trying to dig a hole to be able to fill a hole and still dig another hole to fill the previous hole, and you will always be digging all these holes. So social pressure at this point is a problem. It is not how much money you make, because if you make more money, you'll start following even bigger Joneses around you. You'll start making newer friends, more expensive friends, and still follow them. So at this point, the problem is not how much money you make, but how much social pressure is affecting your spending. The other problem that is related to money is instant gratification. Many people are addicted to the aspect of instant gratification. They do not want to delay gratification, because remember, investing needs that you stop spending your money now so that you can be able to generate more money and have much more money that you can be able to spend in the future. There is the aspect of delayed gratification. But what happens to most of us? We want to enjoy here and now. You want to spend here and now. And you forget that you need to be deliberate at spending less now so you can invest more and have much more to spend in the future. And majority of our people are like that, with such sayings as You only live once. Why should I make money while I am supposed to enjoy this world? Because where I am going, I'm not going to enjoy this money. Why should I leave money for others to enjoy? So many people have made and coined sayings to be able to solidify the thought that they need to spend their money now. Delay your gratification. If you feel the need to have that bag, just delay a little bit. And sometimes I like to use practical means. If a bag has come into the market and it is a new bag, it is a designer bag, it goes for sometimes $400 or 40,000 shillings for that bag at that time. But if you delay buying this bag, the bag might stay for 3 months and a new bag may enter the market, and the old bag that you admired and you felt the need to have may actually go down by $200 to $200. So it has gone down by more than 50% of the previous cost just by delaying purchasing this bag. Now you buy that bag a few months later at 50% of the cost. So delay gratification. You don't have the instant kick when you purchase something. Again, this is also related to emotions. Please keep away emotions from your spending, because if you tie emotions to spending, then you will always be depressed when you do not have the money. And when you have the money, you'll always feel the need to buy now, here, now. And you forget to actually invest for your future. So in this case, the problem is not money, but how you spend your money. Of course, the other thing that we need to address is the fear of investing. There are many people who are crippled by fear. Maybe they know people who have lost their money. They know people who have been involved in dubious schemes and have actually lost money. Maybe they themselves actually lost money at some point because they did not take the necessary precaution to actually invest in things that are going to produce tangible results for them. Sometimes it is a result of people entering into schemes that are meant to benefit others and not the people who actually invest money into these schemes. The MLMs, multi-level marketing schemes that they do not actually benefit from. And because of this, there is a general fear of investing and people do not actually invest. So in this case, when opportunities to be able to grow your wealth come, they do not have the zeal to be able to follow these things. Then again, the problem as regards to growing financially and growing your money is not a problem of how much money you have. It is a problem of the fear of actually investing this money. So the problem is not the money, but the fear in the person who holds the money. The other thing that affects people, of course, is the illiteracy as regards to investing. A lot of people do not have the knowledge, and that is why I started this channel, so that I can be able to impart knowledge to every novice investor and somebody who is interested in their financial well-being. Again, you need to get all this information, and just because you have the money, the information does not become automatic to you, and you have to invest the time to be able to learn and to grow. And that is why I started this channel, so that I can be able to debunk some of these things as regards to personal financing and investing. So to be able to change that, you do not need more money, but you need the knowledge to be able to increase your financial well-being. So the problem is not always how much money you earn, but how much money you actually invest and what your attitude is as regards to investing. I hope that you are learning, you are growing, and you're becoming better in your finances. Remember to subscribe to the channel, to like this video, and to leave a comment down below, because that is the only way I can be able to learn that you are listening to me and you desire to speak about other topics that are of interest to you. Thank you and enjoy your day.